Hey Internet people, welcome back. We're gonna go ahead and finish up that octopus. I decided, as I mentioned before, that I'm gonna put the octopus on top of a metal case, and rather than hardwire the cables into the bottom of the octopus with the 9-volt battery inside, I'm going to go ahead and put that in a enclosure so that, and then have jacks so you can actually just put in individual patch cables. For those of you who don't know what I'm referring to, my last video I made a paper mache octopus and then transformed it into a touch plate and modulation source for Eurorack. And now we're going to put it in this thing. So I'm excited to get this going. I'm pretty much just going to go straight with the design and then with the soldering. Thank you so much for watching. You can skip around if you want in the video. Please refer to the old one, and let's hop into it. All right, so here we go. We'll remember this guy right here. We're gonna flip upside down and right here, we're gonna start by just taking everything out. We're gonna completely unload everything, and that way we have a fresh start. Voila. The guts are now completely taken out. There we go. Looking good. So let's clean up this a little bit. All right, it's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but it'll definitely do for now while we assemble this. All right. So this is going to be the top. I'm going to do a drill in the top so the wires can come up. And then we're going to have the pot come out the side, and then I'll have 4 jacks. Now, real quick, I'm going to draw the schematics again because I just want to review what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be changing things up just a little bit so that you have an understanding of how it was different from before. So the first modulation source is just going to literally be a jack, which will go here and here. Very simple. It's a very simple one. And then the second one is going to be the 9-volt battery modulation source. So here we have, this is the jack. Right here, we're going to have a 1 microfarad capacitor. Okay. And then we're also going to have a 100K pot. So the left will be positive. This will be ground. In this diagram, the pot is being shown face down. Positive wiper. The positive is going to connect to the copper tape. And then this copper tape is going to be connected to the positive of the 1 microfarad. And then this will also be connected to the positive tip of the potentiometer. The negative, the battery, will be connected to the ground of the jack. The negative here will also be connected, as will the ground of the wipe. And then this will be your out. Basically, this is what's going to be the positive of the jack. So these are the first 2 that we're doing, but we are also doing an additional modulation source as well. And this will be a pass-through so that you can touch and control various modulation sources. So for this one, you're going to have a jack and another jack. And remember, these represent the tentacles, or the copper wire on a copper tape on the tentacles. This way, when you touch these, you are going to be sustaining the connection between the LFO or whatever source you want to transfer. Your body's resistance will make an effect. So that's the final one that I'll be putting on 2 more. Now we have 2 more arms, here and here. All right, 1 microfarad pot. So here's the jack. So in our setup, we're going to have and then here will be the 9-volt. Here's the body touch, and here is, and over here we're going to have the transfer. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drill the enclosure and place the jacks and the pot in place. All right, I'm going to go ahead and treat each of these jacks as a mono jack. So right now you have the left and the right. This is, or the tip and the sleeve, and this is ground. And we're going to short the ground and the sleeve together. And this will make it so that any jack that goes in there, whether it's a stereo jack or if it's a mono jack, will still have that same pass through. So this is what we're doing. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wire the the ground to the pot body. That was about the easiest pot body wiring I've ever done. All right, so that is good, that's grounded. The next thing we're gonna do is take a negative battery wire, the negative battery terminal, and ground it on the jack. So we're gonna put it right here. All right, so now we're gonna take our first long wire. That's gonna go from here, and this one's gonna go, basically, I'm connecting this, put it on here. We're gonna make a joint. So now we're gonna do solder the capacitor to the pot, the negative going here. So the second wire is going to be coming through here. I'm doing a second connection, which is going to be the second terminal on the Octopus's arm is going to be connected to the positive on the pot. And then the wiper is going to get connected from here to here. Again, this is a design that I got from Synth DIY Guy. The link is below, and I'm expanding on a little bit more and trying to do it all in one kind of case. So these two can go any which way. And I'm going to mark this with the yellow. Now all I have left is the final one right here, which is just the pass-through for any voltage connection. The first thing I'm going to do is going to take the ground of each of these and just connect it to the body of the pot. Now, the grounds they're all going to ground, so it really shouldn't matter that this is going to this other ground. I don't believe it will matter in the slightest. So now you should be able to put the Octopus on top, with the green one being the body, the yellow one being the battery, and this one being the pass-through is the idea. So now you have to re-situate these surfaces so that they are able to make connections. All right, so just like before, I'm going to go ahead and put wires on here so that the wires have a little bit of flexibility. All right, let's see if this works. First, we're going to do a test, see if this warms up. I'm going to put just a little bit of hot glue on this piece of Velcro here. So here, go ahead and put this together like that. All right, here we go. We got the octopus. Here's the pot that turns up the amount of voltage that comes out. So if you want it to have just a warble, you can turn it all the way down. If you want to have it go a really long way, you can turn it all the way up, because it's a 100K pot now. It's really just beautiful. Really excited for it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one, okay? Bye.